I think I'm gonna start back going live and coming on here giving y'all these gems and some info and some game, because right now I'm seeing a lot of people failing badly because they're getting a lot of bad advice and a lot of wrong bad advice. Because here's the thing, you can practice the wrong thing and get good at the wrong thing. Let me say that again. You can practice the wrong thing and get good at the wrong thing. And right now I'm seeing so many people who are getting good at the wrong things, which is why they're struggling financially, which is why they feel like the hamster on the wheel, which is why they feel or why they are in financial ruin. Now, let me tell you, real estate investing doesn't make you rich overnight. I'm not one of those influencers who's gonna come on here and say you're gonna be a millionaire tomorrow. No, but let me share this statement with you. You need to look at your real estate investment journey like college. See, when you're in college, you're going there, you're paying $80,000 to $200,000 for 4 years to come out to make $40,000 a year. Now, I'm not saying it's good or bad, it just is what it is. So now, if you focused really hard in real estate for the next 3 to 4 years and you bought one house a quarter, that means you're buying 4 houses a year, okay? The average purchase price being $100,000. Let me get my calculator. So if you bought one house a quarter over the 4 years, you take 4 times 4, that's 16 properties, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So if you bought one house a quarter over the next 3 to 4 years, just like you're in college, one property per quarter, only focusing on $100,000 or less properties, okay? So that's 16 properties. Now, let's just say you made an average of $400 a month net rental income per those properties. So we're gonna take 16 properties times $400, that's $6,400 a month. That's $6,400 a month, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so now we're gonna multiply this by 12, okay? Because this is what you're getting per month. So 6,400 times 12, that is $76,000 a year. So if you bought one house a quarter over 4 years, getting a net rental income of $400 a month, you're making $78,000 more than the average household does, bringing in 2 incomes. Now, let me show you where the real value is in this strategy right here, okay? Remember, you got 16 properties. We said each property is worth at least $100,000. So we're gonna do 16 times 100,000. Your portfolio is worth $1.6 million. Remember, that's 4 years. How much money did we say is in your retirement after 40 years? Most people have $80,000 or less. That's if they even contribute. And if you know anything about real estate usually appreciates an average of 2% every single year. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you get wealthy in North America. And the beautiful part about everything I just showed you is that you can do all of this using these, the bank's money. I show people how to build a $1.6 million real estate portfolio in 4 years without using any of their own money. Guess what? When you go to college, who money are you using? Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. When you go to college, whose money are you using? We will go to college and use the bank's money to go buy a job, when we can work really hard in learning how to educate ourselves in real estate or join my REI 90 program and use the bank's money and have a $1.4 million real estate portfolio in 4 years. I get excited. I'm sorry. Both journeys, you're not even using your own money. And when you start to learn that credit is just an illusion, meaning, let's say you mess up and you get a bump in the road. What's the worst that happens to you? They send you a letter, your credit gets messed up, but you're not running from nobody. You don't got to look over your shoulder. The bank not sending its goons over. You go out, you repair your credit, and you start all over. This is the beautiful thing about credit. You can always start over. You can always start over. 11,000 in debt, that's not that bad. Let's put together a plan to help you work around that. You notice I didn't say pay it off. I said work around that. Let's go generate some some cash flow to help you pay that off. See, credit is just an illusion. People complain about this, but don't complain about student loan debt, something that you can never discharge. But let me tell you what the wealthy and affluent do. When they get a bump in the road with this, they do something called bankruptcy. But you can't bankrupt student loan debt. You can't. And so the sooner we learn these concepts and these strategies, I'm telling you, you're going to be so untouchable financially. You're going to be so efficient economically that you will truly be able to live the life that you told the young kid in yourself when you used to hang the posters up of your dream cars, when you used to tell your mama and daddy, mama, I'm going to take care of you when I get older. Dad, I'm going to buy you that Cadillac. When you tell your wife that you're going to give her the world, and when you tell your husband you're going to make him proud. All of those things that we told ourselves at the beginning of our lives, in the beginning of our adulthood, go out the window because we have a low developmental stability scale because nobody taught us how money works. And the sooner you learn how to play this game and understand, it's about learning economics. Has nothing to do about working hard. It has nothing to do about having 2 jobs. It has nothing to do about working from sun up to sun. Like, I remember when I used to wake up when it was dark and come home when it was dark. That's when I knew I had to change my life. I had to be at work at 5 o'clock and I was getting off at 5. Because in the wintertime, it's dark outside, early and dark outside. I got tired of that life. I said, you know what? I want to wake up when I want to. I want to be able to take a trip in the middle of the week. I want to be able to drive whatever car I want to drive. I want to be able to eat the type of food I want. After all of my 20 years of research and entrepreneurship, here's the one thing from the Success Leaf Clue journey that I learned. 90+% of people who are affluent own real estate. And when they own real estate, they scale their wealth by buying a business. Not starting, by buying. Now, do some people start? Absolutely. Appreciate y'all. I need y'all drop in the comments. DM me. Let me know what y'all would like to learn more about.